Welcome to Games in the Dark. I'm Jamie Gale, and tonight we are playing Shadowdark. This is episode 12. With me are the boys, Jay, Liam, and Mason.
Hello.
Boys.
Hello.
Hey, Sailor. Jamie, I have a question for you, and
Yes.
for everybody, actually. Have you guys figured out your Halloween costumes for the year yet?
Yeah, that's a great question, Jay.
Well, Jay was finally asked the question that somehow he knew that's what I was thinking. It's almost
Sure.
like prior to this,
He's
I had asked
intuitive.
that question, and then we had to scrap it. Telepathic. What did you say when I asked that, Jay? Should I take up your role?
Maybe. I've got ESPN, so I could tell what you're thinking.
He does. He gets
I
all
thought that was a sports channel.
It is. That's the joke. ESP is extra sensory perception.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I thought I'm
fucking
first
got
person
you.
to think of it.
Zoomer.
Gotcha.
Zoomer humor.
Fucking got you.
Got it.
What's the most amount of time that you guys have ever spent putting a Halloween costume together?
Probably like 2 months.
2 months.
In my
minutes,
adult
or-
I
life?
think it was the Spawn
Just about.
costume that took me
Right
2
on.
months because I had like football gear that I had to make a big cape and shawl that connected to it, and I had to make like EVA foam armor, and
Jesus.
I had to like get a morph suit and like
Are you like
Paint
out
that.
there with the electric bread knife doing the foam, like that whole deal?
no, not that
No,
that
it's a
kind of
hot
foam.
knife,
It's
dude. The
it's
hot
more
knife
like
is
the
what
gym
makes
mat
it.
foam where you just like sand it a little bit after you cut it.
And how
with,
many
like, a
times did you wear
box
that
cutter.
costume, Mason?
Every night to bed.
Just once. Just once. And then I sold it to like some kid.
He sold it. Okay.
A couple of years ago for like $4.
Hopefully he sold it
Uh,
on and then it lives on.
I honestly didn't.
By the way, I used to
Yeah.
watch the movie Spawn. I was a very sheltered kid growing up. But we had a computer room with no internet. That's how old I am, folks. I lived out in the country. I think we had dial-up actually, but we like also had an old TV in there with a VHS player. So because we were so far out in the country, we had to have satellite TV. And when I came home from school, or when I was homeschooled for 2 years, it was just, kind of time to end for the day. I would watch either Austin Powers or Spawn. Those were my two go-tos.
Crazy movie. I've never seen the Spawn movie. I've only seen the animated series on
Austin
HBO.
Powers 2 specifically.
Okay, so that's
The movie's great.
your Spawn was a comic version of Spawn, not the movie.
They're quite similar, I think. But
Yeah, they're pretty
Okay.
similar. It's pretty true to. I will say this: the most time that's ever been put into a Halloween costume for me, I believe, was my dear sweet mother when I was 6 years old, maybe. She came up to me, and looking back on this now as an adult, I understand the feeling. You want to do something for your child that you love. You're feeling crafty. You're like, I'm going to make his Halloween costume this year. She's like, what do you want to be? And I told her, I want to be the Great Green Goblin. And she's like, what's that? And I was like, I don't know. And she had to figure it out.
I love when kids get to choose their costumes and the parents like bring that entirely to fruition. One of my favorite videos on YouTube is what are you this year, honey? I'm a worm, and his costume's a worm, and he starts swinging around his little worm costume. He just starts yelling, "I'm a worm," and I think that may have cured
wholesome.
my
That's
soul.
wholesome and beautiful.
Right, just like the pure joy, the absolute pure
Yeah.
joy of that kid. Yeah, that's
I
pretty
love
sick.
the older I get, the more I love just seeing like happy kids or kids win a thing.
I mean, I would have been
Or,
pissed if
like-
the mom was like, "You don't want to be a worm. Don't you want to be something cool like Spider-Man? Fuck
Don't you wanna be a
that.
worm,
Let the
man?"
kid be a worm. Build him
Yeah,
a worm
yeah.
costume. That's not that hard."
That's a good kid. That kid's gonna go into, he'll be a tech billionaire or an artist, one of the two.
Jay, you spend a lot of time on a costume?
One. I was probably in middle school. Like I want to say I was maybe grade 9 or so. The first Slipknot album was big amongst my friends and I. I don't know if you guys know who Slipknot are, but they're a band,
We
like
know
a
Slipknot.
a
They
metal
got
band.
songs.
They have songs, and there's a bunch of them. I think there's like 9 of them or something like that on the album that I would have listened to, the first one. And they wore like red coveralls, like jumpsuits kind of deal, and they all had these crazy
The
masks.
Yeah.
And so I bought a pair of coveralls, and I had combat boots already. So I was like, found the red coveralls, combat boots, and then made a mask. And my grandma helped me actually with the coveralls because we made like a big like logo on the arms and back and stuff like I could find, pictures of and that kind of deal, my metal magazines and whatnot. And so anyway, we kind of tried to replicate this. And I ended up winning our school's costume contest, which was pretty sick. A small school, but won the it was really sick. It was a fun, like the only costume I think I've ever actually like made. So that was pretty cool.
What mask were you? I only know one.
I
member,
was
Slipknot.
The Slipknot masks.
So if you're
was
Sid, I'll lose my shit because that's the only character I know.
no. I think I did the Joey Jordison mask, who's the drummer, because I was a drummer when I was in school as well.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've got a kit and everything.
You're an onion. You're an onion there, Jay. You got layers, buddy.
Yeah. So anyway,
were you
so-
homeschooled? Is that why you won the competition?
Exactly. No, I was not homeschooled.
Listening to Slipknot, you would be nowadays.
Yeah.
But
There's a whole bunch of us that were weird little metalhead / punk.
you used to be
when I
allowed
was in school. Yeah.
pre-Columbine.
Yeah. Our school was so small that when you think about like high school movies and how they show like all the different cliques, like there's the jocks and the nerds and the skids and like all that kind of shit. Every person was part of a giant Venn diagram and participated in like at least three of those social cues. Like every jock was also either like a skid or a nerd or a farm kid or like a metalhead or like take your pick. It was just everything mushed together. You know what I mean? Because there's so few of us.
Yeah, I used
What
to,
is a skid? I have not heard of that.
Druggy.
Oh, interesting.
Skid is somebody
That's
who
colloquial.
is. Yeah, they're smoking darts behind the school at lunch, and they're coming to class high, and they're sneaking booze. Yeah, sneaking booze into the change room for gym class and that.
Yeah, that used to be the guy with the denim vest. Now it's the guy with the Vans off the wall hoodie.
Yeah,
I think.
Jamie, what about you, bud? You ever spend significant time cosplaying?
My opinion of Halloween, at least with the investment into the costume, is the same as a wedding dress. I'm not going to spend a bunch of money on something you only wear once. So,
you don't make your costumes though. I probably spent like $30 on my fucking.
You spent a lot of time.
I don't spend the time. I've bought some simple things to wear as an adult to scare kids on my street, which is great. When I was, a simple mask and black hood is really all you need, and then they get freaked out. Good stuff. But as a kid, I didn't really care too much about Halloween. Like in the teen years, I didn't do it. And before that, my mom made a couple outfits. Like I remember hot glue gun burns from her gluing feathers onto my shirt while I was wearing it for some reason. Halloween's fun. It's probably my most favorite holiday because you get to dress up and be goofy, but I don't invest in the dress up of it.
You're not out there buying a sexy nurse outfit for yourself or something.
I would, sure, if I wanted to.
He doesn't have the legs for that.
Like a costume that's a cheap costume, I would do that, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time to make a costume that I care about.
Yeah.
What was your last costume you remember?
My last costume was a purchased costume when I was in law school. That's the last time I had anything like pulling on my like social calendar at Halloween. And I went out and got, actually, 2 of the group will be either highly offended or highly, applausive? Will highly applaud me for this. I bought a flannel shirt and I bought a plastic axe and I put on that flannel shirt and I was a lumberjack and I'm okay.
I fucking, that's awful. It's just disgusting.
Yeah, well.
I think my Slipknot costume was literally the last Halloween costume I've ever worn. I think that's probably the last, probably grade 8 or 9 was probably the last.
You never did adult dress up?
Nah. No, as an adult, I think, similar to you, Jamie, I would say it's kind of one of those deals where now I feel like I'm forced to because I have kids. Like the pressure every year is like, Dad, you should put on a costume. And
okay, here's what you do. Wrap
and
yourself in tinfoil. You're a baked
happy
potato.
I'm good. I'm happy to walk with them. They go trick-or-treating and hang out, but I don't need to be in a costume. You know what I mean?
So you're just in your regular.
Yeah, I'm just dressed like normal.
4 buttons down, chest hair. Yeah.
Yeah. How many buttons?
I mean, not around here. He's probably like.
What I want to know, Jay. I know how many buttons we
October's
get.
cold.
How many buttons do the streets get? That's what I want to know.
Streets get the collar tight.
The streets get the collar and the high elbows. What's up, Fessy?
You get the tube socks up to your knees.
Yeah. He is super.
Last Halloween,
guys,
I didn't have to.
Do I currently look like I could be in an indie rock band playing bass?
Oh,
you could do that.
You do look like one of the sons from
things
Mumford
with that outfit. I didn't have to buy my costume last Halloween because my sister bought one of those T-Rexes that is ventilated so it blows up.
Hell
she didn't wear it because it was too much work for her. So I wore that and I was just dancing around while the kids did their thing and all the other kids were like, "Oh, that's a cool little T-Rex." So that was fun.
Yeah.
But
that's cool.
It was the death of me almost because it was so hot. And
it was hot inside.
The sweat doesn't go anywhere, so it's just you're in a pool of sweat. I won't do it ever again, but it was fun for that hour.
But you know what? That's a core memory for the kids. That's good.
Like core memory for me and Jay, I imagine, is you got to wear long johns under the costume because though it will ruin your costume, you will freeze to death, and it'll probably even snow, or you'll slip on some ice on someone's
you guys have
driveway.
To deal with
Halloween is you can almost bet money on it that Halloween is going to be the first real snowfall of the year where we are.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah. It's maybe in the 60s or 70s here.
Ugh.
Talking about Jay?
Oh, is that an age joke again? Those are getting very.
Have you guys noticed that
poor.
That Liam makes age
very
jokes?
old.
Every once in a while.
That's why I didn't say that. Yeah.
What now?
Mason, you're last.
I've been a gnome for 3 years in a row now.
You make a great gnome, man.
Yeah, I've sort of added to the costume until it's been I'm satisfied
big
with
pointy
it.
cap.
Yeah, I keep switching the hat out. This last year, I actually sewed one up together, hand sewed, then embroidery thread and stuff a bunch of.
It's a good skill.
Cotton in it and stuck it in my head out nice and pointy, hit every door frame I walk through.
So Mason, I'm just assuming here you don't have any kids, so what are you dressing up?
Halloween parties? I'm 22, right? So I went to the bar last year, I think.
These sexy people, man.
All right. Halloween parties, that makes sense.
I don't know if last year I didn't have anything, so I went to Dairy Queen for Halloween.
Shit.
Not dressed up. It felt really sad.
Thank you.
Because I wanted to have an excuse to dress up and I wanted to see people's costumes, but at Dairy Queen at 12 o'clock on Halloween night, fuck all's going on. At least where I live.
Pretty cool. DQ.
Do people ring the doorbell where you live? You could always just dress up at your.
We only had 5 trick-or-treaters this last year. It was fucking sad.
I've never lived in a house that gets trick-or-treaters, and it makes me mad because I want to prank them. I want to do the little. I saw a 3D print thing. It's a bowl that bear traps down on their hands softly, and I was like, that'd be good. But
anyways, I hope we don't talk about Halloween when Halloween becomes relevant because I think we just got a Halloween conversation.
We got it all out. Yeah, I'm going to talk about I'm going to talk about Christmas next week. But do you know what? Do you know who has never had Dairy Queen? Zaph the bull.
Zaph,
he's lactose intolerant.
Yeah, ironically, as a bovine, he is lactose intolerant.
Widely known his intolerance to milk.
Yeah, it's part of the
That's
Black
actually how he
Lotus.
got the name.
Yeah, that's how he got the name. He got milk once, and then he brayed like a bull while he shit his guts out.
Can we add this to the lore? Have Black Lotus also makes you lactose intolerant? Makes you infertile, lactose intolerant, and
Oh man, that's a rough.
Black Lotus is just
Black Lotus makes you lactose. Yeah. That's amazing. Yes,
you're gonna have these godly powers, but ice cream.
But ice cream,
no ice cream.
Done. That's if somebody
really
came
want
to me
powers?
in real life and said that, I don't think
Yeah.
I'd take the offer. I like ice cream too much.
There's a big ice cream party the week before,
Mm.
so you can,
Yeah.
and
All you can
enjoy
eat.
yourselves.
It's like
Yeah.
Rumspringa for ice cream.
All right, Shadowdark, episode 12. You guys are in the pyramid. You have unfortunately lost
My
most-
sweet
the most skilled puzzle solver in the world, and you are you have successfully removed the curse on your mind. Bon and Starchild are both restored to their
I'll
normal,
never be restored.
whatever level that may be. And I'm liking Liam keeping the same voice. I appreciate it for Starchild. So yeah, what do you guys do? What's your plan? I know that Starchild has the need to rest before using certain spells.
I need a nap. It's a
Yeah, we got pretty
I
fucked
think
up.
one of
from
you
those
may be very
bats.
badly hurt.
I'm pretty badly hurt.
Yeah.
So
you guys
I
wanna-
think we were gonna take a nap, go back to the start where the camels and shit were, and then regain all of our stuff, and then go
I
deal
want to
with
sleep next to the camel because I need a hug.
the.
We'll take Laramie with
sarcophagi.
us. Scoop him
Oh
up.
God, can you carry him? I can't touch him.
Yeah, it's no problem. He's
I'll get the ankles, my brother. You get the wrist.
A lot of his blood is drained out from the wounds. He's pretty light, to be honest.
Oh God!
I mean,
that
he was
his
probably like to
favorite
begin with. He's very
blood.
small, and we work as
Right.
a surrogate gurney.
He always called himself a spinner.
As you bring his body up out of the pyramid depths and get to where you left your horses and the camels, you see one of the camels is lying on its side with its head just kind of lulled there, and you don't see it moving.
That's our responsibility. Perhaps it was just maybe it got to level 5, or I don't know, or maybe
Or
it's
there's something in here that fed on it. Are there any scorch marks on the camel that would indicate that a little flaming vampire bat has landed on it and eaten it, or exsanguinated it?
Well, you take a look at the camel. You don't see any burn marks, but you do see like there's some like rippling under the flesh, like something is moving inside of it.
no. We're not sleeping here. man.
I stab the rippling thing as quickly as I can. See if I can.
And this is like a lot of like bubbling, like not just a single large mass.
This thing's
I'm thinking
full
like
of
a worm.
scarabs. I'm thinking.
This is
Scarabs.
scary.
Well, like a swarm of scarabs. Do we have? I don't know if this might be metagaming. I'm talking out of character. Do we have some kind of energy damage that we can do to it instead of knife? Like I'm
That
thinking
depends.
5e style. You know, you gotta
have,
do fire damage or something.
I mean, I have
to get
this
the character sheet
oil,
for-
this oil flask.
oil, and a
Here-
torch.
Here's what we'll do though, is we're gonna roll initiative as you approach and you start to poke those little bumps. Maybe you stabbed one of them thinking that it was just a single bump, and then you see
If that's what I
lots
saw right
ripple
away.
up,
Yeah.
and then they start just like spreading out like from the mummy, just all around.
Oh no!
And
Where's
they are
Brendan
scarabs.
Fraser when you need him?
Yeah. So good. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Could I get the character sheet for Star Child?
Star Child, go ahead and use the same character sheet as Laramie. And I'm going to tell you the stats. He's got 23 hit points.
Hold on. Hit points, 20. I have not got editing power over Laramie.
Oh. That's weird.
Oh, I guess I do. Yes, I do. I just have to click the thing.
So she's got 12 out of 23, I believe is what she's currently at. She has +1 in her charisma.
Does she have her luck?
Say, yeah, sure. We could say she's got luck. So go ahead and change her charisma to a 13.
Charisma to a 13.
Her wisdom will be at a +2, which say is a 15.
15.
Her dex is at a 0, so we'll say that's 10.
Dex is 10.
Strength is at +1, so we'll say that is at
a 12.
And her intelligence is at a 10 as well.
Intelligence is 10. Sorry, strength was at a +1, so it was a 12. And then intelligence is a 10. And what did she have for Constitution?
Constitution, she has a +1, so we'll say that is at a 12 as well. Now this is just going off of the priest stat block. Priest stat block says that she's level 5, but we're going to say that she's the same level as the other guys. So what is everyone's XP at?
I am at 39 over 30 of, I think, would that be level? I'm currently level 3, ready to go up to level 4.
You know, honestly, Laramie and I shared every experience together since the day we met. So I think I'm okay
at 32 over 30.
Experience.
Okay. Yeah, because she would definitely have not been able to come into this pyramid if she was level 5. So
right.
Yeah.
I think hanging
definitely
out at Laramie's experience would be good.
Cool. And then for the spells, you can keep them the same as what you have, or you can switch it up a bit. Your choice.
Yeah. I'll switch it up a bit.
Okay. So she had the ability to make a magic weapon. I don't know if that's a tier 1 or tier 2 spell.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta see how I can edit these spells. I might just stay with what I have for simplicity's sake.
Okay. Stay what you're at, and let's have everyone roll their initiative. The swarm rolled a total of a 4 on the die with no modifiers. 4. Is anyone below a 4?
Oh, let me roll my initiative.
And Mason, go ahead and click on your thing that's making it private, because we do not see your roll.
It's because of that bastard Sean.
Sean the bastard.
No, it wasn't. It was on self-roll.
How dare you unjustly malign my best friend, Sean?
I don't know if it was actually from Sean.
Right. Well, you guys get to act before the swarm. So
I don't remember initiative. Initiative's just dex roll in this.
I am going
D20
to
add your dex.
Yeah, I think I'm going to look at my brother, and I'm going to say, "Oh, we got to burn it. We're going to burn it. Do you have oil?"
I tossed him the oil. I don't know if we need to act in turn order, but I throw him
No,
the
the 3 of you can act.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a light out currently? Like, do we have a lantern, or because I was going to light a torch if somebody else wants to. If you want to put the oil on the.
I mean, I have a flint and steel as well, if you need it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think about, like, I guess, like, action economy, like, so that we don't.
I don't think you guys have a lit torch currently. There was a crit spell cast.
I don't think
to make light.
No, there's a magical light.
Yeah, you guys have magic light right now. So yeah, you want to throw the oil onto the floor and use flint and steel?
Well, the camel.
If that's the plan.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I pass it to
Don't
Zaf
think-
so he may distribute the oil since I imagine I'm further away, hobbling as I'm injured.
Okay.
And he's just sort of discovered this.
Right. Oil splashes down. Go ahead and mark that off your sheet. And then for the flint and steel, let's make a dexterity check, DC of 12, to make this a quick, one round.
Okay, sounds good. Ooh, baby, 19. Let's go.
All right. The oil splashes and you light it really quick, and you hear the crackling and hissing as the scarabs go up in flames all over this camel's body. And go ahead and roll
back up.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll we'll say a D6 for the flames.
Ooh, 1.
Use my luck.
Are you sure?
You want to use your luck?
On this 6. Yeah. I don't like scarabs.
Maybe that was the amount of rounds it would take for them to die.
No.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Clarify. Is this damage?
This is damage.
All right. Okay,
let's
4
see.
is the reroll.
Is it a reroll that you do for luck, or is it something else?
I don't know. Maybe.
It says here, you can use luck to reroll any roll you just made, and you use the new result. So it's not max. Okay. A good portion of the swarm just cracks and bursts apart, and it has essentially been reduced in half, the amount of scarabs.
I'm going to cast a spell with my mighty goblin bosoms. It will be turn undead.
Undead? Okay.
Yep. Just in case they fall into the undead category. I don't think they do, but
bugs.
Just in case.
Okay.
They could be undead bugs.
Boom.
I've never seen it.
As you attempt to turn the undead, there's no effect, and the swarm comes surrounding you as you're calling to Geed. And let's have everyone make a dexterity save. Dexterity check.
That's what God let me. This is what God.
DC of 12.
No! I failed.
Okay, you're going to be taking... Did everyone fail?
We all. Mm-hmm.
No. I can't take any more damage,
these
guys. I have
beetles
6 HP.
Start ripping into your flesh, and each of you roll a d4. That's how much damage you take.
2. I'd have had lice before. Just not the head kind.
They start to burrow into your flesh, and you see them peeling back your skin, and it looks like they're still on flame. They're still on fire. So roll another d6 as they're coated in oil and burning away.
If they're burning, they're going to take another d6, I think. So.
Oh.
Yes. And you see the last of the swarm just fall away from your body as they burn to death. And
okay, I'm dead.
You guys are safe.
Dead, guys.
No, you're fine. The
you
6
just died?
was the swarm.
Oh, okay. I thought we were taking the damage.
Oh, I did too.
No. So that was the beetles that were still coated in oil that were burning to death as they were trying to burrow into you. You guys are fine.
This day just keeps getting worse and worse.
One of you want to roll a D100? See if there's any treasure. Was it below 50?
I do.
We've been
below
doing
50. Yeah.
Maybe there's a camel heart. Those are rare.
Fuck.
65.
We miss every
Jesus.
time. We miss literally every time.
65. Yeah, you don't see a rare crystalline camel heart, unfortunately. This is just
the heart of the
hollowed
camel.
out.
I had to roll it just to see what I would have gotten. I got a 35.
Well, that was what was going to happen next time. Now you're rolling 99.
Right?
Yeah. I wasted it.
Yep. You wasted it!
Right. So, you guys can rest if you would like.
I'm going to go over and I'm going to carve the stomach out of the camel that the beetles inhabited. and I'm going to go, oh, I thought they smelled bad on the outside. I'm just going to go curl up next to the live camel and cuddle him.
It's a
Star Wars.
Empire Strikes Back.
Liam will do anything for a reference, man. He'll be like, I'm just going to, I'm going to fucking create the Twin Towers and destroy them. And then, no, I don't actually do that. That's just a reference I was making.
It's called a joke, Mason. I know you Zoomers don't get them. You got the Gen Z stare, and that's about it.
Jay's like,
Jay's
I know
shaking
people
his
in that
head
shit.
like
Chill out.
Chill
out, Jay.
It's too soon. It's too soon.
You can't be making 9/11 jokes in front of
You can't.
Jay.
I watched it on the news when I was a kid.
I did too, man.
Mason wasn't born.
Liam was the guy that kept...
I didn't make it. You made
fucking
it.
Gen Z.
You compared a camel to 9/11.
You're just gonna say 9/11 just to be edgy and just hey, that's the punchline. 9/11.
What's your generation?
I thought
Gen X?
Fucking old. That's my generation.
We liked the Canadians for a while.
I'm a millennial. I'm a millennial.
Yeah. Whatever, man. Used to call
so
shit
my righteous indignation is very stereotypical of a millennial. Anyway, Jamie, we scrape these disgusting scarabs up into a sooty, filthy pile.
Yeah.
And then we'll put the camel on top of them so they're covered, and then we rest. I will take first watch. I'll take first watch if we need to do watches.
I will rest next to the camel because I want a hug.
Okay. Do you guys recall what spell it was that Star Child could no longer cast? That she was forsaken from casting?
Heal.
Yeah, it was heal.
Was it? Like, she rolled a nat 1 on healing?
Mm-hmm.
No, not the nat 1. She rolled a fail on heal. She rolled a nat 1 on something else.
Okay. That's the one that matters.
On the weapon.
Okay. Magic weapon.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, because was it Laramie had a nat 1 on heal, or did he just fail as well?
He just failed to heal.
Okay.
All right. Who's the second watch?
I'll take the second watch. Normally I get up at this time of night for Laramie.
The watches pass uneventful.
I go up to the scarabs and I smell them. I go, that's no boat. Or I say, that's no moon. And then I go back to sleep.
Is that a Destiny reference?
And then I go to sleep.
It's a fucking New Hope reference when they see the Death Star for the first time.
That's no moon. I was thinking that wizard came from the moon.
I was trying to think. There's also a Titanic reference.
When Zaf wakes up and he sees the camel laying there dead, and he says, "We're gonna need a bigger boat."
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what I was trying. I was combining a couple there.
I was going to have one
moon.
of you dream another camel saying, like, Jack, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
I like these scarabs now. These are the scarabs that curse you to reference shit.
Yes, they compel us.
Yeah.
It's a compulsion.
The scarabs of reference comedy? Yes. The scarabs of early 2000s.
The member berries of scarabs.
I watch Star Child eating breakfast, and then she orgasms while she's having breakfast, and I look over and I say, I'll have what she's having.
That just happens to her, so yes.
And then a few hours pass, you guys are fully rested, and you recover.
Get all our shit back.
You recover your hit points. Star Child can now cast her spells.
I don't know how to switch out spells. Well, I have Cure Wounds, so it doesn't matter.
Is there a...
I'll just take Laramie's spell list.
I mean, you can switch out one of them for the magic weapon, which you cannot cast. If you wanted to.
I'll just keep Cure Wounds. That's really what I was about.
You see one of the horses start like licking up some of the rations and its peanut butter, and then it starts talking to you because it's licking, and that's a reference to Ed the horse.
That's
Mr. That is Mr. Ed to you, Jamie. You put some respect on his equine name. All right?
I don't fucking know.
Mr. Ed, if you're nasty.
I pick up a scarab. I'm your boyfriend now. and then I leave.
Do we just sit cross-legged in a circle while we eat breakfast and we just pass around the same scarab like a talking stick? And every time it goes to one of us, we have to say a fucking movie line.
It's actually kind of hard to think of just non-related.
It's fucking raw. That's Hell's Kitchen, but
that's
whatever.
not a movie. It's got to be like classic cinema. I think that's a stipulation.
It's gotta be classic.
It's got to be classic cinema. Okay.
Okay, I pass it over, and I'm shaking my head, looking at this pyramid, and I say, I know it's really fucked up, but it's Chinatown, babe. And then I pass it over.
It's game over, man. Game over.
And I scoop some some berries from my ration pack onto your plate and say, "I'll be your huckleberry."
I don't know what that's from.
And then I get up to go piss, and I say, "I'll be back." And then I behind a tent. And then we all see the collective disappointment in Jamie's face, and we decide to move on.
I'm just trying to think of how I can make a horse reference something, and I can't. So
you're just going in on this.
Warhorse, Seabiscuit,
Spirit. It runs away.
Black Beauty,
and then it comes back.
Yeah.
Ipona.
All right. So the plan then is we're going to go open that tomb. Do we want to try to see there's a crack in the ceiling? Do you want to see if we can try to get up there first?
Or brother, did you just say Diddler's crack? Or do
I said you're hallucinating.
No, he didn't say that. I would have heard it.
All right. Well, I don't know how we can reach the crack. We are very short. Yeah, you have not noticed.
We could bamf up there.
I don't know about you, but I thought our capabilities were restricted to what we could see, and I thought this crack was a wee big. So
we could bamf and get our hands in there like a rock climber and hang from it.
You're more fit than me. That's why they call you the bull, and they call me.
That's not why they call him the bull. He told me it was because he was lactose intolerant.
Anyways, we start walking through the.
Learn my name.
I did give you a lot of cream in your porridge this morning.
Yeah.
Very.
Let's walk back to the room where that statue is, or the sarcophagus, I should say, is.
Goblin
cream. Oh, gross.
No, I wasn't going there.
You weren't? I
wasn't. Honest engine. I really was.
Camel cream.
I think that's
camel.
Probably okay. You guys go down to the lower levels of the
into the bowels, as it were, and then let's scope this room, the secret room, back out. How tall is the sarcophagus?
The sarcophagus itself is like 10 feet.
Could we climb up and stand on the top of it? Is it big enough to do that?
Sure. Yeah, it's pretty stable too. When you try and start climbing, it doesn't budge at all.
Okay. And then looking up at the ceiling, from where I am at the top of the sarcophagus up to the ceiling, I think that dome with a crack in it was immediately above the sarcophagus, if I remember correctly.
It's a little bit ahead of the sarcophagus. Like the dome is the center, and the sarcophagus is at a little
slightly
bit past the center. Yeah.
Okay. How far is it roughly from that crack to where I am?
That's maybe 15 feet.
Okay. We have a rope and a grappling hook. Is it possible to take a bunch of attempts at trying to snag the grappling hook into whatever the crevice is, just to hook it and have a rope dangling? Okay, but I try.
After some time,
you have to throw it better. You have to throw it like Laramie would throw it.
You know, it's the child. I
get it. You get it snagged in.
I think Geed would have liked it if you would grieve once you're out of this pyramid and you're very far away from us.
You're right.
I will need to know what the light source is that's being used.
I touch Zaf's codpiece. That's our life source.
No, he does not give you consent.
I touch your kneecap. How about that?
All right, he consents to a kneecap.
So check.
Kneecap. Sorry, shut up.
Check.
Spell check for light.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't just cast spells.
You have the glowiest kneecap in all the 7 kingdoms.
All right. So we'll say that the light is able to last beyond your grappling, and you know that you've got like another 30 minutes left of light.
Sick. Excellent crit on your spell check. I'm going to tug on the rope, make sure it stays taut. And I just want to tug just to make sure that once I start swinging on this thing, or like climbing it, I should say, that it's not going to tear whatever is up there loose and then have me fall. So I'm just going to pressure test it.
Yeah, it's secure.
And then I will start ascending to see if I can see if there's anything up in that crack worth investigating.
Okay. Make a strength check. We'll say DC 10.
I'm going to stand underneath him in case he falls to try to help catch him.
14.
Right. Yeah. You get to the top, and you see it's like a end-to-end crack, and you don't see anything on the other side. Like it's pretty like sealed. It's pretty sealed tight.
Does it look like a door? Like, does it look like something that could mechanically open?
It does, yeah. Looks like a mechanically openable thing.
Because I was imagining. Okay, that's good to know. I was imagining like stone with like a crack in it, sort of thing, rather than something. But this is metal, perhaps.
No.
Then
it is like it is. It's not metal. It is stone, but it has like it's obviously been worked stone so that it's got like a curve in it, and it's there by design.
Fascinating. Are there any now that I'm close to it, are there any symbols on it? Anything? Any visuals on it?
No symbols, no visuals. Just a circular. What would probably be a portal if this were to like slide open from both sides.
Right. I'm imagining sunlight coming into here. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm imagining we flip a switch. I'm thinking back to old school like Indiana Jones where they have the staff of Ra. Do you know what I mean? Do you guys remember this? Yeah. And then the sunlight has to hit a certain time of day and then it shines on a place. And I'm thinking about this because of the mirrors reflecting light in the previous room to unlock this. So I'm wondering if there's a switch we have to pull and that we have to perhaps wait for a certain time for like light to come through or something like that. That's where my mind immediately goes. Okay, nothing else up here. And if I try to like snake the rope around my leg and anchor myself and then try to pry, would it open or is it just too like impossible?
Make a strength check.
Okay, I will attempt.
Crit time, baby.
Terrible. 2 on the dice for 4 total.
No, but what's the second digit?
Yeah, you start pulling and it is very tough. You would need a natural 20 to get this open by force.
What noise of exertion
unless you have
another
like anything to leverage to make it easier.
I don't have a crowbar, I don't believe.
You could, if you want, you can have Laramie's base.
I think that's too big to maybe get in here. It's a wood handle. I'll just snap it.
Okay. What about a shield?
Yeah, I could use a shield maybe later. When I come down, but I don't think the shield's gonna help me pry. I'm going to 25 feet ish from the floor. Then, I'm going to. Is there enough handhold here that I could grip on to the crack and like pull the grappling hook out, kind of dangling by one hand?
Yeah,
perfect. I'm going to do that, and
if you do that though, you would be supporting all your weight on your one hand.
I'm going to bamf. I just want to retrieve my grappling hook.
Gotcha.
That's why I'm asking. I just want to be able to like hold my weight, retrieve the grappling hook, and then bamf down to next to Bon and start out.
Yeah, for that 1 second when you're up there, like, oh shit, I'm way too heavy for this, and then
yeah. It's like my it's like when you got a real good grip and you're like, whoop, too heavy. Here we go.
Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah. All right, I'll bamf back down.
When you bamf down, you just see Starchild looking up, like arms ready to catch you.
I like bamf behind her with my dagger behind her neck. Like,
yeah, you gotta get that sneak attack in.
I gotta get it. I'm here. I put the dagger It's mechanical. It's some kind of a mechanical opening. We need to search the room for switches that could open it. Any clues to what? Buttons.
Maybe it's in this sarcophagi right there. Puzzles. I don't know. It seems the most mechanical
very possible
thing here.
Perhaps we have to open we might have to open the portal for the sarcophagi to open.
I think that piece of mask might fit in the inside of the sarcophagi, and when we put it in there, maybe that will open up. But I don't know about
Can
traditions.
we open the sarcophagus?
Yeah. I'm scared of being cursed.
Yeah, you could if you want. You can go up to the sarcophagi. It's got like that heavy front, so you would have to kind of pry it open.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to open it yet. I just want to know that if we want to open it, that we can open it.
Right. Yeah. It appears to be openable.
Okay. Very good. I'm going to say let's wait on the sarcophagus. Let's check the rest of the room very thoroughly together before we open that. So just in case, like if we open that and we need the thing above open in order to like kill something inside of the sarcophagi, then we would be really fucked.
I'm in the mood to kill something.
All right, well.
So, yeah, looking around, you see...
Voice. Yeah, it is. You're right. I'm in the mood to kill something. That's better. It's close.
There you go.
There are the balconies that have the valuables, lots of valuables that are around here.
Yes.
And other than that, let's see. Oh, shit, I didn't even mention this last session. There, you see, there are bronze mirrors on like.
Well,
bases.
Shit on a stick, Jamie.
There are bronze mirrors like throughout the room that are at like able to be angled.
That doesn't seem important.
I have an idea, guys.
Is it derivative of something we did earlier? Because if so, I do not want to hear about it.
It's not derivative. It's wholly different and legally distinct from any ideas we've had before.
Okay, what is it?
I think that we should angle the mirrors at the mummy, the sarcophagus.
My God. But there's no light to be refracted.
We need the thing open up there.
Yeah.
It'll bring the light in.
Well, I'll look for a switch to open it.
All right. I'll go around.
You tried wiggling your hand in there and stuff? Like, you tried it?
It's like a sealed stone door. You can't get your fingers in there.
What about my blade?
I tried every one of my fingers, even my little pinky. It's too tight.
Wow.
It made like a couple thou. Get some feeler gauges in there.
Star Child, you'll need to cast your spell again as the light goes out. So you guys are looking around this room.
Laramie. Oh, God. Zaph, you want to be our flashlight again?
Yeah, put it on my dagger.
Put it on your dagger. Okay.
You said a different...
No, just put it on the tip.
Jamie's a terrible influence. God,
just for a second.
To put it on the tip of a dagger.
Yeah, just put it on there, just on the tip, just for a second to see how it feels.
I'm going to lick my finger just so it's good luck.
What if you stab someone, though? Then we won't be able to see.
That would be really funny.
Like, but they'd light up from the inside.
Lights off, lights on, lights off, lights on.
No, it's like when you put a flashlight behind your hand and look at it on the other side.
If I go through the soft palate, then the light would shine out of their mouth.
Before you stab them, you say lights out. And then
that's
spell check.
That's badass. You should definitely do that.
Let's see if light comes out at all. Star Child.
What's going on?
Fucking another natural 20. That's crazy.
Right, you got 2 hours of light.
Hell yes.
You don't see any switches. You don't see any hidden things. I'm not going to have you roll.
Is there anything in the other room?
Yeah, riddle me this, Batman. There's light from the other room. Is there any way to angle one of the mirrors to bring light into this room from the mirrors outside of this room?
All right, so yeah, you go to the room that's adjacent, and you angle one of those mirrors, and you see the light go into this room.
Okay. When I see that
Kinda like
beam
in
of light
the
coming
corner of this room, and you see a mirror that's at that corner.
Yeah.
We get the mirrors to all of them to shine the light on. I think on the sarcophagi.
On the sarcophagus, yeah.
Okay. So there's a
what we're
montage of
doing.
you guys all positioning the mirrors, and you get the reflection to bounce, and then
It's two Dolly
you get
Partons
it-
working 9 to 5, but
you get it pointed at the sarcophagus, and now you just have like light essentially throughout this room and on the sarcophagus.
I look at the boys and I say, "Time to open her up."
All right. Yeah, I'll go open it.
You start pulling. If it's just you, we're gonna have you make a strength check.
Are you gonna help, Bon?
Yeah, help. You can always just bamf away if it just gets too hot.
You help your big brother. The two of you slowly shift the heavy lid, and as it opens and you see the light starting to like get past the lid, you see like a sizzling happening, and as it's fully open, you see in there with half of a funeral mask and decked out in some nice looking gear is the mummified corpse of this pharaoh. And as the light burns it just burns to ash and falls onto the ground. And you see quite a bit of items in there that you may want to search through.
Yeah.
But as it falls to the ground, the light hits the back of the sarcophagus, and there's a gem there. That gem shatters. And as it shatters, you see the aperture at the top of this room just slide open, and sand starts pouring down into this room. You have one round before you are drowned.
Grab the stuff and bamf.
What would you like to do?
What looks like standing here at the foot of the pharaoh is the other half of the document we came looking for from the Wolf of Yaren. The cartouche. Is it here?
Cartouche. You see that? Yes. You also see a very intricate looking scroll. You see what looks like armor that this pharaoh was wearing.
Yeah.
You see a large ruby. You see a crystalline looking like a cluster of something.
Okay. How much in this time can I scoop up? Well, like cartouche first, but what else can I scoop up before I bamf and run out of?
So for one round, you can grab one thing. If
Can
you
we
stay
all
here
grab
another
one thing?
round, you will be buried, and there's going to have to be high level rolls to get out of this.
Did you say that we have 1 minute?
One
No, she said
round.
one round.
One round.
1 round.
Okay. Are we all in proximity to grab one thing, or is it just
Well, me and
Zach?
Bon for sure.
You and Bon for sure.
I
but
assume
Emma
you're
also.
nearby. Like,
Yeah, I would be like in front of you with
Yeah,
the
you can
helmet.
all grab one thing.
There was also
Okay.
900 silver worth or 900 gold worth of stuff.
Yeah,
on
there's
the
a
back
lot of
the room.
nice like
Rookie stuff.
gold and treasures that are on the balconies.
So,
If you wanted to go over and search and start like looting those, you can have 2 rounds to grab things up there because it's higher up. But there's only one exit out of this room, and that exit will be covered.
I take the cartouche as my one item. I bamf to the exit and run as fast as I can out, or run to the portal. Like I don't want to run so far away that I can't help if I need to, but I want to be out of the danger of the sand room. Does that make sense? Like just outside of the room?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
I am going to grab...
Sand is crashing down at the center. You don't have to use your BAMF to get there.
I don't have to use my BAMF?
Yeah. This first round, there's not checks. You can just grab one thing and get to the exit.
Okay. Very good.
Okay. We did lose Mason briefly. I'm going to... Decisions.
I mean, the armor that he's... Well, the armor that he was wearing sounded good. The intricate scroll sounded good. The mask is interesting because perhaps if the two pieces of the mask are united, they make something, but perhaps they make nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like high risk, high reward.
All right, odds or evens, Jay? I'm grabbing the mask and I'm running.
You get the other mask piece and you get to the exit.
I feel like Zaf, you should get the cartouche, man.
I did.
He did.
Okay.
I took the cartouche.
So now it's just up to me to get the last thing.
Yes.
You can get the armor. You could get the ruby.
The crystalline
scroll
thing.
The crystalline thing. Yeah.
I mean, I was probably going to grab that armor because I don't have very many slots left in my inventory, and I could drop my leather armor and put that on and still not be over encumbered.
Well, it could be a thing that's ornate that we sell too. Like maybe it's magic armor
maybe it's
that you
super
can wear,
valuable and not super
or maybe
practical.
Right. Like who knows? I don't know. Up to you, man.
Golden armor.
I'll grab the armor then.
Okay. You grab the armor, and you're also getting out of there. Okay. If you guys are leaving, like you can run out of this room and continue to a higher level, and you'll be fine. Because you see, like the sand is just building up behind you, but that room was like 20 feet high, so it's not going to like fill up the rest of the dungeon like the high levels.
Before I run out, you had mentioned that on the balconies you would have an extra round. So as round 2 begins, can I tell visually if I have enough time to bamf up to the balcony, grab something, and then bamf back out? I can only bamf once per round, by the way, I believe.
Right. So you would bamf, grab something,
and beginning of third round, I would bamf out. I would have to bamf out.
If you want, you can like jump down into the sand as it's piling up in that same round after you grab something. You still have your movement.
Okay, and
it's not like super high, 10 feet, and then there's the sand that's now maybe it's only a 5-foot drop.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
I will do that to whatever. Like, if I see something in range, I have a 30-foot range on the shadow step. If I see something in range, that looks from my perspective that looks really valuable, like a big urn or like just something that looks like it is worth the most to my eye, that's what I'll go straight for.
Okay. You grab it, and
jump, slide on the sand,
slide down.
Yep. And then as round 3 starts, I will teleport out to safety.
Okay. Yeah, because you're like kind of your ankles are getting in the sand and you're starting to stumble. You bamf. So that's just the single bamf, and then you had the one that you fell to save yourself there.
Yes. Yeah.
That's just okay.
So two total then. Okay, perfect. Or 3 total.
No, you also did the one to get onto the balcony.
Yeah. Okay. So
that's 3 total.
Yeah. So we're at daily uses then.
Well, you're free. You're out of there without any checks.
That's crazy. Okay. Well, maybe this is a question for After Dark, but how fucking crazy was the mummy that we might have had to fight?
Damn. Yeah.
Like if we had opened that before the mirrors. That's an After Dark question. We'll get into that in After Dark.
Okay. We'll get into that in After Dark.
What did I grab, by the way, Jamie? What is the thing that I grabbed? Do I have some kind of...
That's a good question. Go ahead and roll 3D100 to find out how much it's worth. Might be worth shit.
$3.
164 is my number.
How much gold it's worth?
Oh! That is a good use of 2 bamps, baby.
That is a great use.
We'll say that gives you guys another 2 XP for that loot there, just that one. The other part of this mask, that's going to give you another 3 XP.
Okay.
And you got the other part of the cartouche.
Yes.
That's another 3 XP.
The 3 XP.
Jesus.
I think that's everything, right?
The armor.
There was
Mason's armor.
Oh, okay. The armor, that is also 3 XP.
All right.
I thought you were going to say, oh, that's worthless. You don't get any XP for that.
That was costume armor. He made that out of foam.
It's just the foil wrapped chocolate. That's what it was.
Yeah. So it's very valuable. So as soon as we get out of there, I'm gonna say, "Is everybody okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anybody need healing? Let me check you. I'm fine. I'm fine. Like smack your face and like wipe the sand off your face, things like that, like a old grandmother.
Yeah.
Just polish it.
Yeah.
I'm
fine.
I go over to Bon and like I brush the sand out of his hair and say, "Are you all right? You okay?"
Yeah, just leave me be. I'm studying my armor here.
It's very nice. Speaking of loot, I don't mean to be gauche, but
you're not
the
a
other
ghost.
side of that.
You're not a ghost. You're a real person. You're not a ghost at all.
You're right.
You are. You can turn undead. You would flee from yourself if you were a ghost.
Thank you for being such a supportive friend.
Yeah.
In this difficult time.
I'm just like slowly guiding us through Starchild's emotions back up to where our tents and the livestock are, because I'm assuming we're leaving right away.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all the pieces of the cartouche, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you take the 2 pieces and you compare them, it looks like that's the entire thing.
Could I get that other piece of the mask?
Yeah, here. I'll pass it over.
And she'll take it.
And you can, if you want, you can put those together.
Put them together.
Okay. As you slide them together, they interlock, and it becomes...
And then, let's say, I'm tired of being me. And I'll put the mask on my face.
You immediately turn green and become Jim Carrey.
Somebody stop me! You start eating the scarabs, and then you start saying, "Somebody stop me!"
PARTY, because I gotta.
This is the mask of scarab reference, where you only reference the mask.
Cameron Diaz in the mask was. I'm just gonna say it. Oh my goodness, primo. Anyway, please, Jamie, continue. I'm just gonna do some Google image searching.
Cameron, call us.
Yeah.
You can be.
There's no magical effect as you put the mask on. It just is a mask of this pharaoh, so it's likely worth a lot to historians.
I'm all right with that.
And that armor that you're looking at, Mason, it is, well, we're gonna roll for that because there's a magic chart.
There's a magic chart?
Mason, to figure out
a magic chart, buddy.
Yes. There's armor benefits and armor curses.
Mm.
So.
And we all know that the pharaohs are never cursed.
This will, of course, be mithril because, I mean, it's a cool armor, right? So with mithril, you have to roll a second type of armor that it is. So give me a 2d6 there, Mason.
What I want for this. Got a 5 and a 3.
You got a 3 total?
5 and a 3. Sorry. Total of 8.
Is 8.
Sorry. I didn't know if you wanted individually.
Well, on the chart, that makes no sense at all. So we'll say that it's mithril chain. So it's chain mithril. So it has the armor class of the chainmail armor, but with the mithril quality. What does that mean? I think that means you can just kind of wear it, but treat it like leather.
That's usually what it means. Mithril usually means lighter. Because chainmail usually gives you disadvantage on stealth and swim, which is the very inside of the cover here. And so presumably mithril chainmail would ignore those two properties.
There might be a magic.
Oh yeah, here it is. Mithril, metal armor only. It says the cost of whatever it is ×4. Gear slots takes up 1 fewer gear slot than whatever it is. So it only takes up 1 gear slot instead of chainmail normally takes up 2. And it says no penalty, stealth, or swim. It says it.
Beautiful. That's exactly what I want. I don't care. I don't care if this bitch is cursed. I want this.
All right, so you put it on?
Yeah. I'm like measuring. I'm like, hey, this fucking fits my tubby body perfectly.
All right.
Pharaoh must have been fat and short.
You look princely, brother.
You're not tubby. You're very dashing.
Now, for mechanical purposes, and I'm going to say that we're going to ignore this. Raz Godai can only wear leather armor, but I'm going to say this will be treated as leather. So you can wear it. Roll another 2d6 to see what the bonus this armor.
Bonus, he says.
Might have no bonus. Could just be 4.
Yeah.
There's no bonus.
Okay.
Aww.
But it could have. Well, it will have features. So go ahead and roll a d20 now. This is something about it.
It's either really good or really bad.
2?
2, yeah.
Okay. It says oak leaf motif.
Ooh.
So
I love
That's
that.
kind of
That's
general.
so weird. So
oak
weird
leaves.
for an Egyptian thing, though.
Could you change it to be palm leaves or something like that motif?
yes.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
That's why they pay you the big bucks, Jay.
And roll a d12 for the benefit.
Jesus Christ, man. Every fucking dice we got here. You want me to roll a D100 too? 12.
Not yet.
That's how powerful the
12
curse
total?
is. Yeah, 12.
12? Okay. That's really good.
Sick.
Ignore any damage dealt to you of 3 points or below.
Holy shit, bro!
What the fuck?
That is
You are inassailable. Oh my
Good shit.
gosh.
I just became a god.
Crazy. That's crazy.
when like the average thing deals d6 damage, you're pretty much gonna negate all damage.
About half the rolls of damage that you get against you. Yeah.
That's
Well, let's see what the curse is.
Oh, okay. So there is a curse.
Of course.
I'm
Of course
lactose
there's a curse in
intolerant.
the mummy's armor.
Times 2.
It's a d12
Half
for this
all
one
that.
as well.
Okay. So I want low on this, I think.
It's a 1.
A
Are
1?
you
Come on.
fucking
My hair's
kidding me?
just
This is
receding.
the greatest
Be good.
armor
Come on.
ever
Be good.
made.
Be good.
Okay. As you slide this armor on, I assume you're putting it on.
Yeah.
And you feel like, oh, this feels right. This feels good. It kind of like sinks into your flesh and like melds. If you take this armor off, you will take 2d10 damage.
Why would he ever want to take it off? It's perfect.
As long as I don't
It
have
is
to
pretty
go
sick.
through TSA, I'm fine, man.
Joke of the night,
I
Mason.
imagine it's like
Joke of the
a
night.
nice chain shirt that's got the palm leaf motif. Nice gold.
But this is
And
like you're like in Venom.
that's the armor.
You're like in a Venom symbiote now. It protects
Yeah.
you like crazy, but it's painful to get rid of it. You're like a symbiotic relationship with this thing.
I mean, yeah, if someone tries to steal it off me in my sleep, I'm going to scream really bad, it sounds
and
like.
potentially die.
Yeah.
You better keep that shit covered up with like a tabard and like cloaks and shit.
Oh, yeah. This is not like
That's right.
very sneaky. That's very gold.
Yeah.
I
not
imagine
subtle.
all Rouse Godai wear black. Because we're cool like ninjas. But
Yeah, you may want to put a robe. Be like Frodo. You're fine. Just always.
here, I'll
be
just throw in some chainmail. I'll try and make
That's really sick.
an item here.
Okay. Well, as you guys get of there.
It's basically early in the day, like presumably, I don't know, an hour or two went by with us fucking around in that chamber.
Yeah, a few hours went by from there, so hard to tell what time of day because there's no light.
Right. I wonder, okay, well, let's break camp, I think, and get the horses all packed up, and then watch Liam mute himself and cough until he dies. That would be good too. Thank you for muting yourself, Liam. It's very, very thoughtful.
It would be awful
if you had a cough. Then go outside.
It would be really strange.
Well, it's gonna happen one day.
One day, it'll be me. And
I hope
and,
not.
and then we'll get the surviving camels if there's still multiple camels. One camel, two camels.
There's 2 camels.
Okay, get them. Yeah, to make a little convoy chain with them, and Laramie. Of course, we need to bring Laramie with us. We can rig him up so he's like sitting between the humps on one of the camels.
Regally on the camel.
You know. Did we loot the shit out of Laramie yet, by the way?
I feel like that would be appropriate. He would love that.
I mean, he was your
just get as hands as you want. Just go in there.
I look for money.
Laramie had, let me tell you, Laramie had 5 gold pieces, 3 silver pieces, and 2 copper pieces.
5. How many silver? Sorry.
3 silver and 8 copper.
Okay, very good. I'm just gonna add them to my shit now, and then we'll redistribute wealth later.
I think we should spend it all on a party in his honor.
We should. Yeah, we should do that. But we got to go get to the Wolf of Yaren first.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get out of here so I can level up. Oh, it's gonna feel so good.
Should we rest immediately outside of the pyramid and just sleep and level? Should we?
I'm down, man. I just hope the Wolf of Yarn doesn't like watch us from afar.
You just want to let Laramie's body rot in the sun.
You guys can't get out of the pyramid yet. So that exit is covered in sand.
Oh.
Well, I can just use these poppy seeds on it, and perhaps it will open up.
What do these poppy seeds do?
I mean, I think they just magically open on any door. If I drop on any door, it will open.
Right. Yeah. You want to sprinkle your bag of poppy seeds on the sand?
Can we at least like see a door, or is it entirely sand?
So it's like a entryway into the pyramid. There's no door, but there's an arch. It's like a
it's just filled with
place
sand.
that a door would be, but instead it's just covered in sand.
Jay, what do you think? You think I should brute force our way out of here?
Right, is the question. Well, we'll never get the mounts out of here. We might be able to crawl, or even if we rested here and then went tomorrow, at least the 2 of us could bamf, and Starchild could maybe crawl herself out because she's smaller than us. I assume goblins are the same size as halflings, and therefore smaller than us.
Where's the exit that we're discussing? Is there a little hole?
I think we're right. I think our camp is right by it, right?
Yeah, but there's nothing to crawl through. It's
an open arch that's been stormed in. It's been stormed in with sand.
We're stuck in here.
So when you guys were going into the pyramid only the very tip was visible until the wizard created a storm that uncovered the bottom, the base of the pyramid. So that entire pyramid is now.
Wait, didn't he tell us something about he would know or some shit? Didn't he?
He said that he would come here the next day at the same time to do this.
So we have to wait?
Has it been more than one day?
I feel like it has.
You don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah. Do you want to just wait, see what happens?
Wait by the exit. We'll start passing Scarab around.
Can we see enough? If Bon climbed on the sand, could he bamf and crawl his way out and put up a little sign that says, "We have it, we're ready to come out"? Or
No.
it's totally blocked?
No. This is
we're deep
probably
underground.
hundreds of feet of sand. You guys are.
Oh, okay.
You guys are under deep.
Then I guess we just have to wait.
I mean, I feel like I don't know how strong these poppy seeds are, but that could be our last resort. Is we just try him and see if
he doesn't come. If he doesn't come, I'll tell you what we'll do, guys. We'll time it out based on when we get hungry. Because I get hungry every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Right? If he doesn't come within the next 3 meals, we'll try the poppy seeds.
I do have, looks like 4 rations here. Let me see. What do I have on my dog?
Well, we don't need the tents inside of here to sleep. At most, we'll need our bedrolls. As long as we keep the steeds ready to go at a moment's notice, and we stay near them while we hang out and wait.
Keep them saddled up. Yeah.
Right, exactly. We should be...
Keep Laramie on the camel, my sweet, sweet prince.
But I guess we have to feed some of our mounts too, I guess.
Yeah, your mounts and the camels would need food, but
camels got humps, man. Those are full of fat.
Yeah,
they can go a long time without eating.
Yeah, they'll be fine. You guys are waiting though.
Yeah, I think we're gonna wait.
Okay, you're waiting, spending your time doing some menial tasks. I don't know what you might be doing between the 3 of you and your mounts.
Just passing the scarab around and saying things like, "Yo, Adrian, we did it. I did it." Things like that. Hey, you guys. We all do the truffle shuffle. Yeah. It's really.
Hey,
you'll hear noises
guys.
like coming from deeper in the pyramid. There's like some weird hissing noises and clattering, but nothing comes out. You guys are getting hungry and you eat. At some point you get tired and you sleep, but you're keeping ready just at a moment's notice.
Yeah. Refresh your BAMs. Zap.
You might get hungry again. Not sure how much time has passed. And then
I mean, it has to have been a day. We're not that fat that we would have eaten several days worth of rations in one day.
Zaf, don't get down on yourself. You're gonna find yourself a nice lady someday.
Yeah, when I get bored, I eat. It's just what I do. I've always done it.
You're eating your feelings, Zaf.
No, I don't have feelings. I don't have feelings. No, I don't have feelings.
Yes.
No, stop.
Yes.
I don't have them.
Give into it.
No.
We got pyramid madness already. It's only been a few days.
Fuse.
All right.
You see some sand kind of start to shift near the entrance, and you might get on your horses and get ready to go.
Yeah,
but nothing happens.
Hell yeah!
Then
was there like a bug or something in it?
12 yards, a real.
And you see like one of the little scarabs comes over and tries to greedily eat one of the horse hooves.
Smash.
Yes, stomp.
Smash with the mace.
You guys are hungry again. It might just be from boredom.
I eat again.
Well,
and then suddenly the sand at the entrance is lifted out.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Hell yes. I was just waiting. You're teasing us.
I hop onto the other camel.
We ride the fuck out.
Like Lawrence of Arabia.
Yeah.
And you hear him shouting from like 2 football fields away. You hear him in his like magically altered voice, "Hurry! Hurry!" And you see the sand beginning to fall back like quicker than you expected it to fall back.
Lawrence of Arabia. Camels are moving.
Camels are moving. Baby. Horses are galloping.
Just full
ponies, actually.
Ponies.
Yeah.
Turn your back and look, or are you too cool to look at the sand?
I've read a story in the Bible.
No, I think my wife will turn to salt or something if I look back.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You heard it too. Never look. And also, cool guys don't look at explosions.
And the horses and camels are essentially galloping up a sand hill, and it feels like you're barely progressing each gallop, but it's
like a treadmill.
If I wanted, I do want you guys to make a check. I want a check I know that you might die, but I want to check. I want some type of camel riding, horse riding check, something.
I feel like I would like to use dexterity just in the sense of like I'm trying to be quick as I manipulate the reins on the horse and kind of try to ride with it in motion. You know what I mean?
Right.
Take advantage of its momentum.
Yeah.
I would like to use charisma as I'm trying to motivate my camel through positive reinforcement.
So you adopted one of the camels?
Beautiful eyelashes. Yeah.
I think we left Laramie's pony in the.
No,
we
got all of them. We got all of them.
Oh, okay.
They're hooked.
All right.
We chained them together. Maybe the check, if we fail, we lose a animal.
So I'm going to need 3 successes. Each failure will be a lost mount. Okay. It's going to be a DC of 12. So it's not impossible, but it's not like guaranteed.
It's not easy. Okay.
All right. There goes the camel.
We lost our first one of the camels. There's one camel left. 3 ponies left.
Second camel goes down. Second camel goes down as I fail.
No, Laramie!
Now there's only your 3 horses left. And Laramie was on one of those camels.
Yeah, he was on one of the camels. He's buried.
He is just enveloped in the sand as he's buried.
Fuck. We were going to go talk to the hawk bandits.
Get enveloped in the sand. I lean down to my beautiful camel and I say,
"It's just you and me now, Mustafa."
Okay, so we have 1 success right now. We need 2 more.
Or no, I don't have a camel. I have a horse. Forget what the horse's name was.
Is there some creative way for us to get advantage on this check?
Willing to hear it.
I would like to make use of my BAMF ability to lighten the load of the horse. And I would use, if I could, I will use as many of my BAMFs as necessary to skip ahead of the horse 30 feet.
Gotcha.
So it can run faster.
So skipping, run.
And then skip. And then skip.
Skip. Okay. Yes. You have
I thought you were
advantage
going
on
to say
this
you
check.
bounced up into the air.
And you can use
ahead of him,
whatever
so
ability
fell.
you would like to use. If you want to continue to use Dex, go for it.
I'll keep using Dex as I'm trying to move nimbly as I land on the sand and then jump and then kind of bamf. I think it's kind of like he runs and he jumps in midair and then disappears and then like lands 30 feet later, still running, and then jumps and bamfs again.
Starts out just riding beside, like
just like your head is
like, oh my god,
out of the sand, and then you're suddenly out and running again.
Yes, exactly.
Let's see it.
All right, come on, baby.
Success.
Okay,
we got one. We need 1 more success. We have 3
You know
horses,
what I love?
So
I love about having the same class as Jay is I have the same abilities. So I'm just going to copy, kind of like what a younger brother would do. I'm just going to copy the exact same thing that he's doing.
Yeah.
Because that's a pretty good deal there.
Okay.
Use all my BAMFs.
Yeah.
For advantage.
Got to make your decks with advantage.
Come on, baby.
Will all the horses
Oh,
live?
beautiful.
Baby.
Let's go.
They do. You guys get out with your...
Okay, do you know what's
mounts.
crazy? This is what's crazy. Without advantage, we both would have failed. My first D20 roll was a 2 on the dice, and Mason's was a 3 on the dice.
Yeah, you would have been left with
fucking
1
crazy.
horse with the 3 of you. I mean, and then you could have failed the other ones, but
And then we could have just
you did it.
kept failing and dying, yeah.
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
actually
hell
pretty
yes.
disappointed about losing
You got all your
Laramie's
treasure.
corpse.
Unfortunately, Laramie is lost. You see the wizard, the Wolf of Yaren, standing there, look of exhaustion on his face, some sweat. Hello.
Greetings, Wolf.
I
Thank you for that effort.
suppose this means you have what I have sent you.
We do.
See it.
Laramie.
We apologize for your other party that they perished in a pit sometime into the cavern.
They didn't
No
last very
suffering.
long, to be honest.
Adventuring
They were
is quite a danger
weak stuff.
if you aren't prepared and go
we lost
methodically.
We lost one of our party members too, as you can
Hold
see.
on, let's let him down easy. Wolf,
See, there are only 3.
Wolfie, my sweet wolf, you lost one of your boys.
Boys.
My sweet Laramie's gone. He's buried in the temple.
Enough of that. The cartouche.
Yes, I will produce both parts of it for him. Since we have a relationship of relative transparency, I'm not going to try to pry anything out of him. I'll just pull it out.
Does a little magic spin with his finger, and you
Uh-huh.
see the 2 stitch themselves back together into a single piece. Very good. Very good.
What does it do, if I may ask?
It is a charm against jinn. It can reverse a wish.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you at all. It's a charm against what?
Brings order to chaos. Sometimes chaos needs a little order to begin, doesn't it?
Interesting.
I was not.
Is this
awake
if you
when you guys were conversing with the wolf? Did you tell him about our gin encounter, or was we keeping that under wraps?
I just kind of like give Bond like a look like, let's maybe talk about this later. Kind of that. The wolf knows a lot of things, and I don't remember the conversation super accurately, but I know that we divulged a bunch of stuff. But I can't remember to what extent we did. So I'll just kind of give him that.
Like over 2 hours of chatting up with.
Yeah.
Something tells me that the wolf doesn't remember it either. Maybe if you
No.
went back to the recording and listened to it.
Yeah, we all need to go back to. Yeah. I think he has a very good idea of exactly what's going on, but yeah, because I
we
mentioned
still have
her
to
name.
fulfill our.
Yeah,
our
and this was
thing.
part of it. This was like out of character. This was part of it. Was like if we got this for him, the agreement was, and we could basically finish at the Glassmen the thing that the Jinn wanted us to do, which is to pour
That was a
white
part of the deal that he
yeah,
offered you.
essentially, like that was kind of the implication, as I recall it. Yes, like that he would let us fuck around with the Glassmen if we went and got this thing for him.
Looked at you all with a smile on his face. I am very grateful for you. You do not know how many parties I've sent.
We have a rough
Delve that
idea.
here.
We saw a couple. To be fair,
There were obstacles in there that were challenging and fatal to obviously the others.
If it weren't for Laramie, we would have never solved these
Yes, there were
horrible
yes,
puzzles.
Yeah.
So sad.
We retrieved it. There was a room, so you know, there was a room where the Pharaoh of the pyramid was located, and in order to retrieve the cartouche for you, it triggered a set of fail safes that he had in place, and his hold, his room where he is stored, has been completely filled with sand. I'm sure a mage of your power could craft some scroll or something to excavate that and send a party in there some other time, but it seems that whatever else is in there, at least of value, is probably not recoverable without great effort.
It's no concern of mine. Thank you for what you did for me. I truly appreciate it.
It's the one Laramie would have
And
wanted.
yes.
He puts the cartouche into his little satchel that he has. He says, "Well, I'm so grateful."
To the matter of the Glassmen, as we discussed, now that we have retrieved this for you, we may take our leisure with them, yes?
Perhaps you may. That is not my concern. You may continue on your journey. I believe it is that direction. Then he
Wait,
twirls his fingers.
before you go,
It's gone.
Wolf. Is he really gone, or did he wait?
he's
gone.
just invisible.
Fuck.
I walk right where he was standing.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
actually invisible.
You
He's,
see-
Footsteps are in
he's,
the
he's
sand.
he's just taking his pants down and he's waving it at us while he's invisible, just because he's that powerful.
I needed to talk to the wolf.
I can hear a counterclockwise swirl. It's crazy. All right, yeah, hell yeah. Do we think that he pointed us in the generally correct direction? Who knows?
Who knows?
All right.
Who knows?
Yeah, we're in the middle of the desert now.
Middle of a desert.
Don't know where we are.
We know, didn't we talk about where the pyramid was though? Like, didn't we have a general idea of like where it was relative to yes, load the map. Relative to the mountain ranges and all that kind of stuff. In the big city. That's the glass man. Wasn't the pyramid? I'm trying to remember. Over here? Yeah, way over there.
It's right here on the map at the far northeast. Is what?
Okay, so we can see identifiable mountain ranges to our northwest that we would have seen many of these peaks from the Glassman. We are far to the east of the Glassman, a number of days travel, but like presumably there's like that the mountain range is pretty big, like that should be visible to us, I assume, right?
Yeah, the mountain range you see.
Does he point us to the west?
He does.
Perfect. I think that makes sense. I think that's the direction we need to travel. And honestly, no time like the present. We only have so many rations, and the 2 camels that we might have eaten as extra rations have been lost. So we should get a move on.
Yeah.
You
I
see
put
how
my
hot
pony-
it is. It is hot. So if you do travel during the day, it would be 2 rations.
Don't
I
have
guess
2
travel.
rations.
Well, or a ration to sit here and stay and do nothing, and then another ration tomorrow, hoping that the travel's better. So it's kind of 6-1.
Could travel at night.
Right. I say we go.
That's true.
Yeah. Let's travel at night.
Do you want to put up a tent and try to get some sleep here and level, and then travel at night?
That's a good idea.
That's right.
Okay, let's see if we can find a decent enough like sand dune that could give us I don't know, maybe like a bit of shade or shelter or something like that, and then set up camp.
You guys set up camp. Let's level up. What do you guys have?
Level up. Roll HP.
Tails. So I will be plus 20 experience after I level. Okay, 3 hit points for old J.
Spell. Tier 2 spell.
See, one of you rolled with advantage.
Sorry, as a dwarf, we roll with advantage, right?
You do. For health. For HP.
So I get to roll again.
Oh, hell yeah, 6, baby.
I got a 4 again.
You already rolled with advantage, Mason.
Okay.
That's your second.
Oh, yeah,
That's
didn't see
actually
that.
your third 4. You rolled 4.
That's insane. But yeah, I just underestimated the ability of the character sheet. My bad.
You guys get any abilities at level 4?
It says no
I got a
talents
spell.
gained at this level. What about you,
You get.
Jay?
I got
39, going up to level 4, right? Yeah, I don't
You
think
don't
we
get
get
any
any.
abilities. If you just click the up arrow, it'll tell you. But I got Smite. You call down punishing flames on a creature you can see within range. It takes 1d6 damage.
Nice. Is that holy damage?
No, it's
Say
fire
anything
damage.
about fire damage? Okay. Great.
I mean,
As
guess it's fire
I set
damage. It
up
says
this tent,
punishing flames.
I think about how we first bought this tent, and Ire was the one who carried it most often. I think about how his skin was almost that of the same color as this sheep hide that this tent is constructed of. I also think about how I lost my lantern, and it was quite cozy to sleep next to lantern light. But no, I exploded it in a fit of paranoia in that cavern. So I get to sit in my shame and kind of think about how I was very rude to my brother. and how we've lost a lot of people. But I haven't lost my brother.
You guys really get no other abilities but extra health?
Just extra health at this level.
Yeah.
Man, if you want to
I don't
level
think we
us up
get
again, I'm
any
fine
new
with it.
abilities till like level 6 or something.
No way.
Page 39 in the 39. Level 5 will get a talent.
So it's
Talent's
every
pretty
other
good.
level.
Yeah.
That's all. Every other level, yeah. It's odd numbered levels you get talents. Max level of 10. So,
Go ahead and get a talent, guys.
Go ahead and get a talent.
Get a talent.
What?
I like that. Where'd this guy come from? I like him.
my goodness, he's not
But
even
I
drunk.
feel.
Oh my God.
feel
He's going to kill
like
us.
you guys deserve a talent.
Hell yeah! Roll.
Do
2d6.
this for that.
Why am I listed as party? That's weird. 2.
You know why.
And that is. You are trained in the use of poisons. See page 27.
Hey,
Bastard trying to fucking step on my turf. Get away. These are my poisons. I got a 12, though. That seems really good.
12
What is
is
this
choose. Says choose a talent or +2 points to distribute to stats.
Oh,
So it's really good.
Nice.
So yeah, you could choose one of the other talents, which are like you could get another Black Lotus talent. You could get an additional smoke step use. You could get +2 to strength or dex, or you could just take 2 and add them however you want around your abilities.
Jay, I got an 8. I'm gonna, since you have the book in front of you, would you mind turning to the priest page?
Well, yeah.
Mason, what is your choice? Are you going to get a Black Lotus talent?
Some of the
I
Black
need
Lotus
to
ones are
open up
fucking
the book.
Sick, dude. Some of the Black Lotus ones are pretty sick.
Pinned, right?
Yeah, so it's a D12 roll for your Black Lotus.
Liam, you get +1 to priest spellcasting check,
Yeah,
which seems really good.
it's very good. I got smite.
So I get.
Smiting all over the desert.
I still roll for the Black Lotus talent. Or
Yeah,
do I-
you would still roll for that.
I assume so. I think it just says,
Says-
roll an
Roll
additional
an
talent on the Black Lotus talents table. Yeah, so you would roll.
Okay, I think that's what I gotta do, right? Like, because we all like number goes up, but
For
there's-
sure.
you'd be
there's some
more of a Black
crazy
Lotus.
shit.
They're actually
on
the
the-
best. There's some crazy. Some of them are normal, but some of them are fucking crazy.
Well, I already do triple damage
Actually,
if
still
I
haven't
do
used
sneak
my
attacks. I'm surprised that hasn't come up yet. But we got a 7.
We haven't done a ton of fighting, so
When enemies see
when
you,
enemies who can see you, go ahead.
sorry, you go. Make a morale. So enemies who can see you make a morale check. The DC is 18 instead of 15.
well, that's because of your fucking sick new armor. Now, when they see you, they fear you.
I haven't done any morale
Good.
checks.
What's a bad
The
guy thing when
enemies
like
do
half
the
of
morale
them go
check.
down or whatever?
Mm-hmm. So if they take damage, that brings them to half, or if their leader gets killed, or if half of them die, then it's nice. Make sure you're not hiding from them.
How do I add that to my sheet?
I don't know how you. I'm gonna put it in my note.
Day passes with you guys in your tent, avoiding the hot sun. Go ahead and mark off 1 ration. And as the sun falls, you feel the night much easier to travel. It's just going to be a little more dangerous because things are moving about. As you guys continue towards the Glass Men, we will end this season of Shadowdark and pick it up here next time.